Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Randy with Coldwell Banker Realty in Vista, and today I want to talk about 3 things that you can do if you're thinking about selling your home. So 3 things that we do know the sellers are looking for when it comes to selling their home. One is going to be to sell the property for the highest amount as possible. The second one is to be able to net as much as possible. And then the third one is going to be to do it with the least amount of hassle as possible. So what I'm going to go over is I'm going to go over 3 things that you should do if you're thinking about selling your home. And they are going to be in no particular order. And number 1 is going to be home improvements. How do you go about knowing what home improvements you're going to go ahead and do? What you're going to do is you're going to get in contact with the real estate agent. A great real estate agent, say hi. A great real estate agent, what they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and they're going to walk your property with you. They're going to look at the inside. They're going to look at the outside. They're going to look at everything in the property, and then they're going to give you a list of things that they're going to recommend, things that they're going to advise you to go ahead and do. That's going to help you go ahead and increase the value of your home, but also it's going to help you increase the curb appeal of your home. So when it comes to these improvements that you're going to do, you want to make sure that you're doing improvements that are going to be cost effective. So what do I mean by cost effective? For every dollar that you're going to go ahead and you're going to put into the property, you're going to want to go ahead and get that dollar back and then some. And you might ask, well, Randy, what are some home improvements? What are the things that we should be doing? And some of the things that you can do that are going to be cost effective are going to be, for example, paint. If the inside of your property is outdated, it's peeling, it's chipping, it's stained, what you're going to want to do is you want to go ahead and put a fresh coat of paint. That right there is going to bring like the inside, the life of the property. It's just going to expand it. Outside of the property, does the outside need to be painted? Does the outside need to go ahead and be power washed? Or maybe it just does need to be power washed, and maybe the trim, the fascia is what needs to go ahead and be painted. Again, that's another thing. Paint is going to be something that's going to be cost effective. Another example is going to be the carpet. Is your carpet old? Is it torn up? Is it stained? Can we go ahead and maybe just clean it really good? Or do we have to go ahead and take it out completely and replace the carpet or the flooring? Another thing is going to be your windows. Your windows, do we need to go ahead and clean them? Can you go ahead and you clean them yourself? Or can we have a professional team to come by and power wash them? So that's going to be another thing. What about the outside of your property? Your landscape? Or do your bushes need to be trimmed? Can you go ahead and you do that yourself? Or can we have somebody come by once it gets closer to getting the market to come by and clean everything out? Those are going to be things that are going to be cost effective. The next thing is going to be home value. Find out what the home value of your property is right now in this current market. The way you're going to do that, it's a real estate agent. What they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and run what's called a CMA report, a comprehensive market analysis. They're going to go ahead and gather data. They're going to find out what has sold in the past 90 days that match your property, the square footage, the bedroom, the bath, the condition of the property. What kind of upgrades have you done? Then they're going to go ahead and find out, okay, according to the information, according to the data that I have found, this is what your price is going to be. One thing that they're going to have to take into consideration is the market momentum. What's going on in the market? Is it up? Is it low? We know that right now in this current market, everything is skyrocket. So you're going to want to make sure that you get a home value, a CMA done. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and hire a real estate professional. And yes, you might say, well, Randy, you're just saying that because you're a real estate agent and then you just want to sell the house. And yes, I do want to go ahead and sell your house. I do want to go ahead and help you. I do want to go ahead and help you to sell it for as high as possible, to be able to net as much as possible and make it the least painful as possible for you. Let me go ahead and take care of that for you. Another reason why I say that is because when it comes to making these home improvements, some sellers decide, hey, well, what about if I go ahead and I add a pool to my property? Isn't that going to go ahead and raise the value of my home? Isn't that going to attract more people to go ahead and come and look at the home? Yes, you're right. It might go ahead and might raise the value a little bit. Yes, you might get a little bit more buyers who are going to, like a pool, but it's not going to be cost effective, and you're going to be disappointed when you don't go ahead and you get those $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 that you invested on the property. Another thing is you want to make sure that you hire an agent, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to go ahead and undersell the property. If the value is up here and you list it down here, there's going to be a lot of money that you're going to leave on the table. And another thing is you don't want to go ahead and overprice it, because then what happens is your property is going to go ahead and sit on the market for a while, and you're going to be very disappointed. So again, home improvements, get a home value, hire a real estate agent. Okay. I hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions about real estate, please feel free to reach out. Randy Maldonado with Coldwell Banker Realty in Vista.